was doing a 74 and a 55, and I didn't get a ticket. So,
Record.
what did he do?
All right, I'll call the meeting to order. Let's everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right, well, thanks to everybody for coming. We'll, it's our special meeting with the budget and everything, but let's just jump to Rob right now with Commonwealth, trying to wrap up the water project.
So I got a couple things. I'll probably come back to either myself or Matt will come back to your first meeting in October for the final contractor payment. I don't have the final payout from them. We still, I got to get into that last. We either owe them $6,000 or $10,000. It's something in there. But we'll have a final payout to close them out. And then that final, there's like a $2,000 change order for that last little mess around stuff that they did in there. But that'll button them up, close them out, and then it'll be on us to give SRF all the paperwork that they need. With that, I've got two disbursements for you guys tonight. They're 34 and 35. 34 is just our bills for work through July 31st. And it is $1,011. And then 35, I went digging on the meters, and I can't find where I ever had you sign a disbursement for the meter reimbursement. So that's what 35 is. Okay. And it's right in this one. I'm going to do this in two parts. Okay. This one is just for the meters. All right. So it's $71,720. That's material only. Based on my math, after we pay out the contractor and I submit my final invoice, we're going to have a little over $10,000 left. Now, when I originally approached SRF, they were having heartburn about paying for the labor because they look at Les as a town employee, even though he's contract.
Yeah.
So I'm going to revisit that with them, but I want to go ahead and get the meter one submitted.
Okay.
But there should be enough left to cover that $9,600 or whatever that was in labor.
Okay.
All right. If for some reason there's not, I'll shoot you guys a note. And because it was all grant, we need to figure out what we can go buy to use it up. Whether we
Okay.
buy some more meters and put them on the shelf, or there's something else that we can tie to the project that we can use up that little bit of grant money. Okay. So just be thinking about that if I can't get them to agree to pay the labor that Les and them had.
Okay.
All right. So the only two things that I need approval on are that 34 and then number 35, which is $71,720. And I have it set up where they'll send you a check.
Okay.
Okay. So
Great.
that's
Okay.
those are the two that I got. What did I do?
What?
I didn't put a sticker on this one. This is 34, and then this is 35 for
Okay.
meter material.
Okay. So you need a motion.
I need a motion to approve SRF number 34 in the amount of $1,011 to Commonwealth.
Make a motion to approve what he just said.
SRF number 34.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay.
It's just that. I just need one copy.
Okay.
I was on the road all morning and had enough time to swing by the office and print it out.
Okay, and then I need a motion to approve SRF number 25 or 35 in the amount of $71,720, and that's for the water meters.
Reimbursement. For the water
Reimbursement
meters.
for the water meters.
I'll make a motion to approve SRF. Yeah, what he said. 35.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Now that invoice that I'm attaching to that from utility supply was the amount in 50 cents. All right.
Okay.
They round to the nearest dollar because it's a reimbursement. They're gonna round down.
Okay.
So you're not gonna get the 50 cents. I'll go put it in the box and hope it doesn't get stuck.
Okay, and then you'll just give me copies of
I'll
these.
scan them, email them to you in the morning.
Okay.
That could be something we could spend that extra money on, is the coin op
Mhm.
to replace. Did we put a new
No.
machine in?
No.
So maybe we could use it to do that.
We've got a newer one and a new coin slot thing, so I got to go with Doug on that.
Better
Yeah.
working
Just be
one.
thinking about it. You approved number 32 last month, and you signed the SRF form, but I can't find where you signed the pay app.
Might not have. I'm used to just signing that front
You
page.
guys already approved it because he signed it, but I need you to sign that form right there.
So I got, and this is not for the water project, but this is from LTAP. I got an email from LTAP today requesting data from your agency for the 2025 payment asset management plan data request for Laurel's due 12/1. Do I need to send that to Robin?
Forward it to
or-
Robin, and she just needs to tell you what to submit.
There's just one of them, or I gotta sign both of them.
The other ones, I just haven't submitted SRF yet because
Okay.
I was going to submit them all at
All
one
right.
time.
Perfect.
You've already signed them. Like I said, I think these were presented
Okay.
by Matt last month.
Right.
Robin Matthews.
Yep.
That's all I had for you guys.
Okay.
We'll get them closed out
Thank
next
you.
month. Be done with
This is
that.
awesome.
And then I'm waiting on Robin to get me all the final stuff. I'm gonna close out the paving grant. So
I mean, we've hit wastewater, we've hit water. You know, if there's ever, obviously Matt and I aren't gonna fall off the grid. The only other thing that we had talked about in the past that never really gained any traction was evaluating running water out to those other areas. Something to think about is, the SRF and the Finance Authority have a planning grant program that's tied to regionalization. This might be something we could investigate to see if we can get a planning grant to kind of take a deeper dive into what it will cost to do all that. We kind of did back of the napkin stuff for you guys before. But
I've had people, I mean, Ryan Geyser's a guy that hauls water, you know, and he's like, man, it's sure nice if we could get down Little Duck and you know, I've had people up on top of Kokomo Hill ask me about it, you know, a couple people. And, you know, my thing was, if I remember right, before I was on the board, it was, well, we need to get, these people need to put some money in the game. And,
that was an RD thing.
okay.
RD requires that. SRF doesn't require that.
Well,
Mm,
So step number one would be, if you think there's enough interest to put in an application for the planning grant, vet costs and alternatives and everything. And then if we come up with a project, you know, maybe get Klein Peter to run some numbers to see, based off grant loan percentages, what rates would look like, right?
mhm.
And then it's a matter of submitting an SRF application and see if they want to fund it. But RD is the one that wants those agreements. And they want freaking deposits. I'm running into this in another community
Yeah.
up north. And I was talking to RD and I'm like, people want to know how much it's going to cost. Right now, they don't have to buy water. And we're just now getting in the process of explaining to them, your electric bill is going to go down. That's going to offset part of the water cost. Your property value is going to go up. And your insurance is going to go down because now you got fire protection. So it kind of balances itself out. It's getting that message out there. But I told RD, I'm like, I'm still trying to help them understand that having a monthly water bill isn't really going to change them. But if I go ask these people to write me a check for $500 or $1,000, they're going to tell me to go pound sand.
Yeah, because half of them don't have it.
That is a pure RD requirement. And that's why we were doing it, because we had that before we told RD they could have their money back. we're gonna see if that could work. Well, this is like starting over. And if we can get a grant to write a report to evaluate how feasible it would be, that would be the first step.
And we'd
Sounds
get the
great.
water lines, let's say we went up Old 52.
Right.
So we'd get the water lines to basically the curb, and then they'd have to connect it from the street to,
Well, if
Their
it's
house?
SRF funded, we could get them connected as part of the project.
To their
Okay.
homes.
Yeah.
Hook
Okay.
them all the way up.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit more wide.
RD, like, you've heard of the lead service line program that
Yeah.
SRF has? It's not a lead line, it's not that pile of money, but they would pay to connect the people up, right?
okay.
We would have to get temporary easements to get on their property to connect them. And that's where you go, I'm gonna connect you up for free,
Mhm.
but I need you to allow me to do it. And
Right.
if they say no, that's where you say, well, we're gonna stop at your property line. And if you ever decide you wanna connect, you
That's
have to pay for it yourself.
Right.
Correct.
Your pump goes out on your well or your
But this
well.
would get-
Mhm.
If we went through the SRF, we would be able to take it all the way to the house, to the shut off and get them connected.
I think
That's
it's
great.
definitely something looking into,
I do too.
you know.
And Old 52 or even, I mean, there's so many, Sains
Sains
Creek,
Creek.
Duck Creek.
It opens up
Kokomo
so many
Hill.
doors for you guys. If
Mhm.
you just get it there, right?
You know, people who are on just the other side of the water tower,
Yes.
you know, is where it stopped. You
Well,
know, and
that's-
we've had a couple people who have paid to run it up to their home. So,
Yeah, but then when you get up there on top of the hill, then you got the issue, according to what Jeff says, is getting it pumped up the hill.
We do that.
Yeah.
Right? It'll require booster stations likely
Yeah.
located over by the school,
Yeah,
and that, then it'll
pushes
boost
it
it on
forward
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Well,
like sewer. you
let's
know, yeah.
But it's certainly something for you guys to think about.
I think we should talk about it, get some details going on it.
I like that idea.
Yeah, because my whole thing was that they were wanting people to put in money, and when I got a guy comes over my house and I got to give him $1.50 back because he lost money in the coin op.
If we were to bring RD in to the party, that's them,
Yeah.
right? If we keep them out of it and we just go to SRF, because they're the ones really promoting regionalization.
Right.
Okay,
That
well
would be the way to go.
let's put that on the
We'll gather
agenda.
I'll get with Matt. We'll gather some information.
Yeah.
and get it
Okay.
over to you.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
We can talk
Awesome
about it.
sauce.
I think we're gonna go to the. I'm going to
To our
the
dinner.
dinner. You're going,
Mhm.
It'll be fun. As long as I have a good
I
time.
think I'm gonna. When is it? October.
October 21st.
It's on my calendar, but I only do it.
October 21st.
Okay. I'll have to mark that on my calendar.
Sounds friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
Have a good rest of your week, and either I'll see you or Matt will see you in October.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Rob.
Matt.
Talk to y'all.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, so next item on the agenda, let's just do the Crown Vic.
I only got one.
One for the Crown Vic. And we don't have to take this if we don't think it's good Lord. So Joey L's put in a bid for $500. My opinion, we just need to get rid of it. You know,
We're out of scrap on it.
I have no
I
idea.
don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
because do we have insurance on it right now?
No.
No. So I mean, it's just sitting there. I say we get rid of it.
That's fine.
Okay, I need a motion to accept the $500 bid from Joey Ailes for the Crown Vic.
I make a motion to accept it.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay, motion carries. So that's taken care of. Congratulations, Joey. Get it out in front, get it out from in front of the police station ASAP. Now, the last item on our agenda is the budget for 2026. Did they make any, have they made any changes or anything?
No, they after we get it submitted, then that's if there's anything, but we didn't ask for more than what
Okay.
was said, so it should be fine.
Okay. So the total budget for 2026 will be $153,150. And then does this mean we get another 35,000 from Riverboat and Set It?
That's where we're putting some of the money.
Okay. Some of that 153 into that. Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget for
Second.
2020.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. Back up. Absent. Doot. Okay. Gave Nora the invoice for 4-Star Floor Care. She's gonna write a check before she leaves so I can pay those guys. They should be done Friday. So, all right, open the floor for any comment from the public. Okay,
I make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting's adjourned.
That was fast.
You